Right. Are you looking for a delicious dessert to make for dinner tonight? How about a Bourbon Vanilla Peach Trifle? Sarah Scriver from the Ritz-Carlton Denver is here to make this Daybreak delight. Thanks for being here this morning.
My pleasure.
Okay, so I have to admit, I did not know what a trifle is.
Well, a trifle is a layered dessert that involves many different textures. You can do it by adding soft cake and fruits and crunchy nuts and soft mousse.
Okay, so how are we going to make ours here? We have peach vanilla bourbon going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the peach vanilla bourbon, the easiest way to do that is to take some fresh ripe peaches. Colorado peaches are the best,
absolutely.
I think. So we do
Okay.
that by we cut them up into,
Okay.
we peel them and quarter them,
Okay.
slice them, put them in a pot with a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of honey, bourbon, vanilla.
Oh, okay, so just throw these in the pot over here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then we just put that on the stove for about 30 minutes until they're nice and soft. And then we thicken it up, and then we let that cool, and that's going to be a great little fruit layer on our trifle.
Okay, so that's what this would look like.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to start loading it up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is a lot of fun to do with kids because they can easily help, and it just is very creative. You just sort of put it in there.
It looks delicious. Now, it would take some time to cut and cook and put all of this together. Might take an afternoon, but what if you got a little help from the grocery store?
Well, that certainly is a possibility too.
Uh-huh,
We could
the
easily
pre-made
do
items.
Pre-made. Just if you didn't want to spend the time making the compote, easily just cut up fresh fruit and peaches or just fresh berries in there as well.
Okay.
And that could easily be your fruit layer.
Okay, and that would save you a lot of time if you only had 20 minutes. Okay, so what goes on top of the peaches?
Next is the cream. So this could easily be whipped cream. Today we did a mascarpone, which is a nice sweet
Ooh.
Italian cheese that blends really well with a lot of desserts. So we just kind of put that on there.
Okay.
And that's the nice soft, it's nice and cool. And then on top of this, we're gonna put the nuts. And
Okay.
the kind of easier way to do that would be to use some cookies, just kind of crunch up some cookies. These are so simple to make though, so it might be worth the time. All you do for candied nuts is take a bowl of pecans or almonds, whatever your favorite nut is, and then you do 1 egg white in the bowl, and then sprinkle that with a little bit of the sugar, and then we just bake that for about 8 minutes in the oven.
Oh wow, that is simple.
Till it's nice and golden brown. So we just kind of put the sugar to cover.
Okay, and then next you have
now
your
it's the cake.
cake layer.
So this is my favorite cake. It's a brown butter vanilla cake, kind of a classic twist on cake, vanilla cake. You just brown the butter and then just add it to the recipe. And it just gives a really nice light nutty taste to it that is really great with the peaches.
Well, and this looks beautiful as well. If you're going to serve this up, people might think you spent all afternoon on
This is
something like
true.
that. So then you just double up on your layers there.
Yep, you just continue up until you reach the top of the dish.
Okay, thanks so much for coming in the Ritz-Carlton here this morning. Very fancy. If you would like to check out this recipe, just check out our website, kwgn.com. Thanks for coming in.
My
We appreciate
pleasure.
it. We'll
Thank you.
taste this and tell you how it goes. Back to you, Tom.
All right, nice trifle. Now we're heading up to